I've noticed that people who don't tolerate disrespect at all are often labeled as crazy, bitter, problematic. That doesn't sit right with me. Mm-mm.
And this is why I've never cared about being the villain in anybody's story. I talk about this more on my podcast, Finally Smart People Are Talking, by the way, but as a Black girl who grew up in predominantly white neighborhoods, schools, etc., who was outspoken and confident, I got very used to being enemy number one from day one, very early on. It was very easy for people to make me the scapegoat for their own issues and for their own drama, and it was very easy for people to make me look like the bad guy in instances where I was sticking up for myself or even sticking up for others, and of course, never wanting to hear my side of things. Additionally, despite how many times we as a society talk about reactive abuse, the way narcissists provoke people, misogyny, etc., any of those social dynamics, beliefs, pathologies that lead people to being painted as villains while not actually being so, we still have a society of people who can't see obvious signs of those things occurring in real time. Remember when TikTok talked about the Jezebel trope and how dangerous it was for months, and then fell right into the trope during the Tory Lanez trial and began using it against Megan Thee Stallion? And we still have a society that punishes the reaction instead of the provocation, i.e., if you don't turn the other cheek or let disrespect go, you are seen as the one who causes problems or drama, etc. The reason I stopped caring about that, though, is because I recognize that if I cared, I would forever have to tolerate disrespect to try and avoid people having negative opinions about me, which sounds like a terrible way to live life. So instead, I react to disrespect however I see fit and trust that people who are supposed to be in my life will either immediately understand or immediately investigate. Very freeing. I will add the asterisk, though. There is a percentage of privilege that comes with the I've accepted being the villain mentality. Malik Saka made a great video about this, which I've linked below. There are social consequences for allowing yourself to be made a villain. Social consequences that you have to live a very specific life or be in a very comfortable position to have the privilege of ignoring or not suffering because of. Everybody at work believing you're a villain will have career impacting consequences. Everybody at school believing you're a villain will have community and socialization consequences, etc. So be mindful when parroting that advice and when adopting it. A new episode of my podcast, Finally Smart People Are Talking, featuring Phineas, just launched. Check it out now on YouTube.